Ugh, leaves are itching.
You ready to face the mirror?
Aye, let's do it.
Approach the mirror, ship doctor.
I did what you asked, Mordecai. Wasn't easy, but I get it now. That thing with Dread, you knew I kept that buried inside my soul, didn't you? I did wrong by Dread. He opened up to me, I betrayed his trust, and I was too scared to make it right. But it feels good. There, I admitted it. I feel good. Better than I have in years. There. Now, if you excuse me, I have a boatload of patients and experiments lined up. Drop by sickbay if you fancy a chat. We can get your checkup done too.
Navigator, we must talk. Come by when you're ready.
I do like this so far.
Let's see what's out there. I'll be there soon.
Something feels wrong. Can't you sense it?
Tell me how I can help.
Someone's watching me, probing my mind like needles in my soul. It's in the captain's quarters. Go, Navigator.
Fancy a game of schach later?
Oh, you're on, matey.
I like it already.
Yes, the presence is coming from here. There's only one explanation then.
I see you've caught on at last, abomination.
Ignatia, blast it, she's still in there.
Navigator, wait.
How easy you've made it to spy on you. Now I think it's time to end this charade. Unleash!
Oh, it's as I thought. Only a weak slither of Ignatia's soul resides in there.
It's still Ignatia. I say we throw her overboard.
I have cut off her feeble attempts to probe my mind. She poses no threat to us.
Yes, it seems I am confined. Very well, ship. What plans do you have for me now?
Oh, what I wouldn't like to do. Years of grief and anguish, repaid 1,000-fold. But I will not stoop to your level. I will probe your mind for answers, and then remove your stench from my captain's remains.
You're welcome to try, abomination. My walls are thick, and my reserves endless.
Don't worry. If the Marley ever gets tired of you, I'll happily chuck you overboard. Straight to the point. I like these odds.
You're here to serve, I presume.
Now
Need
we're getting
something,
somewhere.
matey? Hey, Afia. Fancy a chat, do ya?
My, you look busy.
Aye, gotta have new insights to share next time we visit Dread. Here, hold this.
What is it? Oh,
How's that feel?
everything's upside down.
Oh, sorry, wrong plant. Here, grab hold of the vine.
Oh, what is this? I can sense scaly feet on me deck, water under my bow, wind in me sails. Is this... am I the Marley?
You're connected to her. This little vine can let two beings share their experiences. The Marley volunteered.
I'll hand it to you, sir lady. This really is out of this world.
Got the idea out on our little adventure with Dread. It's just sensations, though, not a full soul meld. Most humans couldn't take it, especially with someone like the Marley or Dread.
But you took the plunge anyway.
Guess I do like the grumpy old creeper. You know, when I first woke up, I had no clue who or what I was. I figured out parts of it. I met people, living and cursed. But Dread taught me how to really look. Take my soul and see what makes me, me. I've made a decision. When I uncover new mysteries of the soul, I'm not gonna keep them for myself. I'm gonna come back here and tell Dread all about it.
Sounds like a plan to me, Ship Doctor. Consider it
I
done.
will grace you with my attention. There he was, fending off Louis XIV's honor guards while carrying several heavy tomes. Oh, yes, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What are you writing about?
The current chapter is about Sebastian and me breaking into Louis XIV's library.
Well, well. So he was the one fighting several soldiers.
Oh, yes, he was a magnificent swordsman at the time, truly a sight to behold. I don't think I would have managed to get out of my own castle's gardens without him.
He has earned a place in your memoirs, then.
Well, Sebastian was already in many chapters, just maybe not in the best light. So I thought I'd go through them, as they certainly deserve a bit of retouching. Speaking of... where was I? Oh, yes. After he had fought off all of our foes, I didn't dare to tell him that I couldn't speak any French at all, which rendered these books we had stolen entirely useless to me. But the adventure was one I will always remember gladly.
Always move forward.
Is that the captain's mirror? I sense only an empty frame.
The shards are made of pure memory.
Ha! Very well, Mordechai. Show me your plans.
Teresa, if you're hearing this, I'm most certainly dead. Remember when we made that bet who of us would last longer? I hate to open old wounds, but I can't take any more chances. Not this time. You'll get through it, old gal. You've seen more than most of us. Time to look back.
That old codger. Trying to charm me with that. Well, hand over your test mirror. I don't have all day. I see something. A statue. A right? Oh. No, he didn't.
What's wrong? You don't seem the type to back down from anything.
I refuse. Take someone else.
If we do not pass the mirror's tests, the treasure will remain lost forever.
Don't say Mia. Fine. If I can even remember. We must set a course for the Iron Bay.
What's waiting for us there?
With luck, someone who will help me on the trial to come. My journey on the Maiden's Path. Teresa, para servirle. Let fate be our judge.
Where to, navigator?
The flames of the Iron Bay are within sight, White Crow.
You may have noticed that this island is a place of cleansing both matter and mind. Scripture dictates that a sanatorium must stand on the highest point, just as the cleansing pit must lie at the lowest. Somewhere in that sanatorium, I must find my confidant on the Maiden's Path.
Why here of all places?
I don't know. Call it intuition. We'll listen in on a few conversations. I'll know when something's worth our interest. Now choose our landing.
Here I am.
I thought you'd never ask. Defeat.
Good. My memoirs were getting stale.
This moment, Marley.
What do we have here? Now we're getting somewhere. So what is your test exactly?
I must walk the Maiden's Path. An old rite, meant to remind us of our purpose. Guided by a confidant, I will visit a holy place to cleanse my soul at the Maiden's Beacon.
That sounds rather unhealthy for a cursed pirate.
You don't know the half of it. But one impossible task at a time, eh? First, we must find a servant of the Maiden who doesn't shoot us on sight.
Always move forward.
Oh, a daring
Heave-ho.
move, Afia.
Consider it done.
I feel strange.
Heavy. I like these odds. Straight to the point. Blink. I like it already. Let's get you somewhere else. We're all cutthroats here. Your soul is free. Enjoy. Heavy. I'll be there soon. Thank you for the backup.
Teresa, para servirle.
That won't be a challenge.
The court is in session.
What's in it for me? A memory capture.
Those brought him in last week. Perhaps a confessor can...
Well, well.
I have spent many days recuperating in places like this.
Seems rather nice for the Inquisition. What's the catch?
The
There is
new
none.
chapter in my
This
memoirs.
harkens back to the maiden's earliest decrees. Measure is unceasing. Fighting the curse inevitably leads to corruption. This was built as a place to heal body and mind before either falls to madness. Though some here seem beyond help.
I like the taste of it.
The eyes are...
Your memories are much appreciated.
The maiden firms the...
Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
Surely the Eudex would have seen it.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Never look back. Let's skip a beat.
So much still to do.
No second thoughts, eh?
Greatness personified.
They brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
He walked
Opportunity calls.
Those...
To each what they deserve.
Perhaps a confessor...
Let's get moving, eh?
I knew this would come. It's done.
What do we have here?
My soul is razor sharp.
It's our...
Let's hear what the lost preaches to the mad.
I cleaned his wounds. The eyes are gone.
I smell the stench of corruption on him.
Are you sure? He's just an old blind confessor.
I've seen enough blind men to know something's rotten here.
If there was corruption in him, surely our Eudex would have seen it.
The curse can be devious. We will see the truth once the prognosticator is through with them.
Did I hear mention of a confessor?
Aye. And a blind one at that. Exactly what we need, I'd say. Let us find a patient register and locate the man.
Time is moving fast.
Surely the Eudex would have seen it.
No matter. The prognosticator has it now.
Too many interruptions today.
Timeless plunder.
Teresa, ready to serve. Judgment is at hand. A bolt for your skull.
At your service.
They brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
He walks like no blind man I've ever seen.
Those constant nightmares.
Perhaps a confessor can help? Must carry.
The verdict is clear.
I can't sleep. It's in my bones.
Brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
He walks like no blind man I've ever seen.
Interesting epiphany.
Tell me that.
I'd rather concentrate on my task.
Teresa, ready to serve.
I smell the stench of corruption.
Opportunity calls. I like it already.
So much still to do.
Aye, measure is unceasing.
I'd rather concentrate on my task.
Surely the Udex would have seen it.
Finally, I can see what we're looking for.
The administrative building will find a register on the top balcony, as per the grand design.
Visitation.
Let me remind you.
Marley at her finest. A new chapter in my memoirs.
Like leave.
He walks like no
A
blind.
ghostly pleasure. Smoking right. Like tasting wine.
The White Crow stands ready.
They brought him in last week.
Never look back. I see where
He
this is
walks
going.
like no blind man I've ever seen.
The Marley aids us. Once more onto the breach. Ash for your eyes.
My time is not to be trifled with. Good snout. Who would I taste this time? Good. My tobacco is getting stale.
I cleaned his wounds.
Teresa, para
I smell the
servirle.
stench of
Teresa,
corruption on him.
ready to serve.
I'll keep it stored.
No, let the hands work on their own.
Dicho y hecho.
No, let the hands No, let the hands work on their own.
Strange noise.
No, let the hands work on their own.
Well, now, what is that? That can't be right. The body measures, the mind reflects.
Eudex would have seen it.
No matter. The prognosticator has him now.
Your soul has the stench of
Honestly.
I can't sleep. It's in my bones.
Who? Well, no.
The infidels warned us about the cat.
You are finding your way remarkably well for a blind man.
heresy, Confessor.
I am shocked, dear prognostica. Shall I grant? It went through us. It went into us.
That won't be a challenge.
No, let the hands work on her.
Teresa, para servirle.
I cleaned his wounds.
Let the future come.
I smell the stench.
Justice is harsh.
Gracious me.
Ah, more target
I
practice.
smell the stench of corruption.
Who needs eyes to see? Let's get a better view.
Surely the Eudex would have seen it.
No matter. The prognosticator has him now.
A slap on the wrist. Let the future come.
My soul is razor sharp.
They brought him in last week. He's blind.
He walks like no blind man I've ever seen.
I can't feel them. I can't feel my hands.
The verdict is clear.
A little souvenir.
The White Crow stands ready. I send you my resolve. It's done. Your crimes are severe.
I heard that, you fiend.
Restored. The court is in session.
Greatness personified.
Clean these wounds. The eyes are
I smell the stench of corruption.
Nothing I can't afford.
On the cursed wretch!
Likely a poor choice.
I spy.
Another pair of eyes, my...
Pastures, eh, Marley?
Inquisitor, she troubles me. She carries out her task.
Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
I clean.
At your service.
Some mines.
I smell the stench of corruption.
Avert your gaze. I pray for your soul. Change in position. One bolt, one life.
Let it reach my brothers and sisters.
Done this
Eyes are
thing before.
I smell
I
the
knew this
stench
would
of
come.
corruption on him.
Change in position. I am a better choice.
What do we have here?
To each what they deserve.
I'll be there soon. Straight to the point. From here to there. I like these eyes.
Surely the Udex would have seen it.
There's no distance. Consider it done. My body says, no second thoughts, eh? She has my hands, these aren't mine. I like it already. A sword through the heart. Time is on our side.
Having is better than wanting.
He walks like no blind man I've ever seen.
Now we're getting somewhere. Let's get you somewhere else.
The White Crow stands ready.
Let's get moving, eh? Well, well. Heavy.
I cleaned his wounds. The eyes are gone.
I knew this would come. Fate be our judge.
What?
Do I see? Who dares?
I'm losing control.
The court is in session.
The eyes are gone.
I like it already. Glad you have our backs. Hold it right there.
Still breathing. Still sane. Once more unto the bridge.
Oh. Well now.
My grasp of this...
A crack in the glass.
Their crimes are mild.
Well, now.
The crow flies.
Strange. Surely the Utex would have seen it. Brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
Teresa, para servirle. The future calls. I've seen it happen. For desperate times.
I cleaned his eyes up.
Like me.
Through the flames. Ah, the register. Will you have a look, Marley?
Very well. Confessor, confessor. I have him. Admitted 4 days ago after a pirate raid. Eyes blinded by cursed influence.
Where is he now?
He was summoned to the garden for questioning by a prognosticator.
We'll cut that meeting short. To the gardens. I see the object of our mission. I will speak to the Confessor once we've taken care of the Prognosticar and his lackeys.
Can you still impersonate a pious servant of the maiden?
In my sleep.
My grasp of this body is slipping. Inspire your flock to victory. Be careful when I get you. There is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Fire will guide me to...
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you.
The fire hungers for us. Once more unto the breach. My sight reaches far.
This one.
I clean this.
Opportunity calls.
I smell the stench of corruption.
The fire hungers for us. I've seen it happen. Ah, there is our objective. I will speak to the Confessor once we've taken care of the Prognosticar and his lackeys.
Can you still impersonate a pious servant of the maiden?
In my sleep.
I stand ready.
The court is in session.
No, let the hands work on their
The Marley aids us.
They brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
Still breathing.
Always move forward.
Still sane.
I like it already. I'll be there soon. I'm honing in.
A nice bauble.
There's no distance.
I cleaned his wounds. The eyes are gone.
I smell the stench of corruption on him.
I cleaned his wounds.
My body fades.
I smell the stench of corruption on him.
I see you. Judgment. What do we have here? I heave ho.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
From here to there.
Teresa, ready to serve.
I cleaned his wounds. The eyes are
A
gone.
bolt for your skull.
I smell the stench of corruption on him.
What's in it for me?
Surely the Udex would have seen it.
From here to there.
Recently, a bird dropping soiled my
There's
mask.
no distance.
I tried cleaning it with iron wool, but it just won't
Consider
get
it
off.
done.
Any advice?
Let's see what's out there.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the nearest pond to drown my flame in.
Heave ho!
They brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
A memory
Looks
capture.
like no blind man I've ever seen.
My soul is razor sharp.
Feels strange. Is it the weather?
Never look back.
Did I?
The
I'll be there
Inquisitor. You happen to know what exactly is intended.
No blind man I've
The White Crow stands ready.
Let's get moving, eh?
Aye. Measure is unceasing.
Opportunity calls. I like these hours.
My eyes.
Remember
Looks
this.
like no blind
Let's skip a
man
bit.
I've ever seen.
What's in it for me? I'll snap my fingers.
The White Crow stands ready.
Blind man I've ever seen.
My sight reaches far.
Too many interruptions today.
Ashen Judgment.
From here to there. Consider it done. Grant me a second.
Who is that?
I'm losing control.
A sword through the heart. I'll be there soon.
That sword cuts more than just flesh.
I'm losing. Ah, it's you again.
Let's get
Do
moving,
you
eh?
not remember me? We conducted our 311th Rite of Patrol together.
Consider it done.
The verdict is clear. Filed for review.
My soul is razor sharp.
So much still to do.
Aye. Measure is unceasing.
I cleaned his wounds. The eyes are gone.
That's
Recently, birds dropping soiled my mask. I tried cleaning it with iron
Don't let the
wool, but
flame
it just
get
won't get off. Any advice?
Interesting epiphany.
Tell me like.
Never look back.
Why not use my power?
Gracious maiden, I prepare your bell. Guide my hand as I prepare it.
So much still to do.
Surely the Udets would have seen it. They brought him in last week.
Let's get moving, eh? Consider it done.
Surely
I'll be
the
there
Udets
soon.
would have seen it.
A sword through the heart. What do we have here? Straight to the point. Let's get you somewhere else. Let's get moving, eh?
The Inquisitor.
What's in it for me?
Maiden firms the heart.
Well, well.
Another to the Horde.
Teresa, ready to serve.
Hollow bones.
At your service.
And that light.
The maiden firms the heart.
Fire, shields.
Blink.
To each what they deserve.
Little death bringer. I like these odds.
The White Crow stands ready. I see where this is going.
Never look back. Consider it done.
My sight reaches far. Let fate be our judge.
We welcome you, cursed.
My soul is razor sharp.
Not my
Well, well. A moment to remember.
The verdict is clear. Teresa, para servirle. The fire hungers for us.
Your soul bears the stench of heresy, Confessor.
All right now. Who was that?
I'll be there soon.
Strike.
There's no distance.
Nobody saw that coming.
Brings us back.
Teresa, para
I'll be
servirle.
there soon.
What horrid thing made that noise?
Unshackled.
Maiden, hone my senses. Mensura, calcula, rectifica.
Well, well.
You shall not escape.
Who said this would be easy? I like these odds.
I heard that, you fiend. What horrid thing made that noise?
Teresa, para servirle.
This shall not go on.
It went through us.
Heavy. Straight to the point.
There's the stench of heresy, Confessor.
I am shocked, dear prognostica. Shall I cast myself into the fire?
Well, well.
Nothing to do with
I'll be there soon.
The court is in session. A record of the past. I see where this is going.
We shouldn't have listened.
Change in position. Filed for review.
What do we have here? Always move forward.
Repeat to me what happened.
My dear Prognostica, must we go through
Welcome to the other side.
Your
Leave
future
home.
is in the balance of your words.
No second thoughts, eh? Thank you for the backup. A blade in the dark.
That image.
It
The White
burns!
Crow stands ready. The future calls. Your task has ended.
Never look back.
Objective complete.
Hello? Prognostica? Are you still there?
Let me speak to him. I've seen it happen.
Prognostica?
Maiden guide you, Confessor. The prognosticator has other duties to attend to.
Ah, yes. Always busy, as is his calling. May I ask who I'm speaking to now? My eyes were taken.
Teresa, long-serving member of the Ordo Mensurae.
Ah, the venerable Iudex. How fares your part of the design?
Measure is unceasing, Confessor, which is why I am in need of a confidant.
You wish to walk the maiden's path. Now that is an old-fashioned request.
I am an old-fashioned sort.
Why come to me? Surely there are other confessors.
My schedule only permits a brief visit to Gran Alcazar before I head for Cartagena. I fear all the confessors there will be occupied, considering the recent pirate attack.
A reasonable assumption. Very well. I'm happy to be of assistance. When do we leave?
I will sign your release forms, then come pick you up. Now, let's put him to sleep.
What about the release forms?
Don't be ridiculous. Let fate be our judge. Judgment is at hand.
At your service. I like it already.
Aye.
Consider it done.
Teresa, ready to serve. Someone needs a beating. Who's looking old now? Good. Now we carry him back to the Marley.
The sharpshooter. His absence will be noticed eventually.
Let it. We'll be long gone by then. As for him, we probably spared him the choice between penance and the fire.
And what shall be done with him once your test concludes?
We will
Now
cross
we're
that
getting
bridge when we
somewhere.
get there. My sight reaches far.
Strange. Oh, Vicious may not prepare your back.
By then. As
Now
for
we're
him,
getting
we
somewhere.
probably spared him the choice between penance and the fire.
And what shall be done with him once your test concludes?
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Straight to the point.
The White Crow stands ready.
I like these odds.
Perhaps you need rest.
Always move forward.
The fire hungers for us.
Never look back.
I feel strange.
That won't be a challenge.
Still breathing. Still sane. Back to the Marley.
Close your eyes. Through the below we go.
The Confessor is safely on board. Let's pray he doesn't catch on. Change in position.
Let's get moving, eh? Now we're getting somewhere.